Paddlers, how's it going? This is the third away day that we're doing now. So using our philosophy of overlapping the course as we go down and go further to the east each time. Today we're going to start at Fobney and go all the way down to Bolter's Lock. The water level at Reading, or should I say the speed of flow at Reading, is running at 91 cubic meters a second, and at Bolter's Maidenhead area it's 141. So it's going to be quite quick on the Thames today, which will be good, and that should help us with some of the bumpy flow that we had when the water level was slightly low. But nonetheless, it's a brisk morning this morning, but the promise of what was it?
-2.5 now.
-2.5. But the good thing is we've got sun forecast for all day. There's the cloud in the sky, and there's hardly any wind, so that should make it a lot more pleasant once the sun comes up, and it is just peeping over the horizon. The other side of those trees. With regards to kit, Fiona mentioned it ages ago about having a camelback in the back of a buoyancy aid and having a bit of a wire coat hanger around the front, so you can adjust the mouthpiece and drink without having to struggle to get the pipe in your mouth or have to use your hands to do it. We've got the same affair on our buoyancy aids, but we've also got bottles that we hang around our necks, which are good for putting hot fluids in at voyages. Unfortunately, we don't have a support team today, so we won't be able to do hot fluids, but you can also put milk in there, milkshakes. I like to have milkshakes because after 10 hours of eating sugar and other such foodstuffs, it's nice to calm the acidic stomach down. But anyway, nonetheless, hopefully we'll get some footage on the water today, but not from my GoPro because I've left it at home, which we can stick in the vlog, and we'll give you a post-mission debrief when we get there. Anything, Ian?
No.
Ian's right today, so it's in bed for me.
I'm only bemoaning the fact I forgot my arm warmers, so the start could be a bit chilly until that sun gets a bit higher.
Yeah, it's going to be chilly for the first hour or so until the sun comes up, but nonetheless, onwards, Eddie's my friend. See you later.
So we've arrived at Fobney. We'll introduce you to our training partners in a bit, but we're just in this random part of Reading, and look who turns up!
Hey!
Hi there! You're the half of the vlog team.
Yes, indeed.
Finally met you!
You're the third. We've got 2 SUPers now, so yeah, Fobney. We're not going as far as these two though, because they're crazy.
Yeah.
And the water is running really, really fast, so it's going to be challenging. But we're in a stable boat, so that's all right.
You were in a stable boat, that's alright too.
And you just looked at me carrying the boat on my own and thought, whoa, that's light, didn't you?
It's like a K1. It's like,
And it's got a pump in it.
Oh, a real pump!
you keep having that debate
don't
about
get is
pumps
water
and no
in it.
pumps. I'm a no pump person, but you're a pump.
We're a pump person.
Yeah,
But if he has to pump in the back, then all of a sudden he's thinking about pumping, not
I
paddling.
can't do two.
Yeah, I'm quite similar.
I know.
That's
You
coordination.
need a woman for
do.
that, that's what it is.
Or you, I mean.
Multitasking.
It has been said I make someone a good wife.
Okay, this is the motley crew. Got James and Sienna from Chelmsford are going to take me and Fee down. How many, what we're doing? 50
we're
something?
doing, Fobney to Old Windsor, 55 kilometres I think.
55
Maybe
kilometres.
more.
Lots of new, Sienna hasn't done this stretch before. James has mostly supported it or done it in the dark in the Thames 200. Fee hasn't done the bit through Reading, so that's going to be fun. So yeah, wish us luck.
Yeah, the importance of being prepared. Sienna's wearing shoes for the first time ever on this great paddle, but now she fits.
So she got in with her shoes on and realised she didn't fit in, but we'd already kind of paddled away. So we're just cruising down in raft formation. But you're all settled. You're done now, Sienna? Yeah. Should we go?
I guess we can. I can start watching.
Alright, let's go. Let's start watches and go.
Right, if we could separate, James, do you want to put that away? And then we can...
So another weekend's worth of training, Aldermaston, heading down to Reading, and then, who knows, hopefully on down the Thames. So how's training going? Well, this is my weekend where I'm going to do 2 back-to-back days, and the whole of the Devizes to Westminster will probably be turning out to do the Newbury to Aldermaston today for their trial, but I kind of have done that leg now, so I'm trying to map in my head exactly what it is that I'm going to be seeing in terms of locks and waters over the next couple of weeks. So we decided not to do the paddle today with them, but to carry on with my training plan. So theoretically, all going well, should be getting up to about anything between 80k, somewhere around like that. Changes that I've made today are I've gone to summer gloves, so we'll see how the hands fare up with that. And the new board. So I have got a Starboard All-Star, which is great on bumps and ocean and in wind, but isn't a flat water board, so I've been riding my inflatable up until now. So we're going to see how that fares, because obviously we need a hard shell board for Devizes to Westminster. Should get a little bit more glide out of this. Going to have to learn the portages a bit better because it's carbon. So yeah, so every day's a school day, another day of learning. Catch you on the water. So we've got the new kit, we've given it a try for 4 miles, lessons learning all the time, really enjoying having the new kit, although it's a case of not really pushing at the moment, just learning all the technique on it and how to get the best out of it. Took it on the canal, taken it on the portages, and obviously on the flow here. So the portages are a bit different, the handles are set up differently, the bottom of the board feels very different to what I've just been riding, so it's really one of those things that it's just going to take time. So today's a really good learning day for me.
Good morning, how are we keeping? A bit of an update on training, just finishing up session here on the Barrow. So it's Sunday and it's been a good week. We finally got over all the storms, rain, wind, and the river level's been dropping all week, so it's been a nice week. I'll sort of pan around so you can get a nice view of where I am. So behind me there is the main river, and then I'm at a lock just doing a quick portage before I finish a little cool down back to Graignamanagh. Yeah, so it's been a good week. 4 water sessions, so about 7 hours of on the water training on the board, 2 gym sessions, 2 runs, and then a lot of water time as well with work and time on the bike and time hiking on the trail. So it's been a very active week. Yeah, feeling strong, feeling good. Good to be back on the board after having to do a lot of land-based sessions, a lot of ski erg, which is sort of quite, let's say, soul destroying and mind numbing, but you know, I think you sort of need a bit of that if you're going to do some long distance racing. And yeah, looking forward to a bit of a rest day tomorrow. Jump into the local sauna here tonight now for a bit of hot cold therapy, help with the recovery, and then back to the grind on Tuesday.
Training session. Didn't know if I was going to make it with the light, but I did. Kit was amazing. Just started getting a bit tired. I had quite a strong headwind coming up. Food breaks were brilliant. They were just about right. Taking on fuel. Yeah, pretty damn pleased really. Had to change up the gloves at the end because I'm trying to stop blisters, so that was great to be able to change that up. So yeah, just gonna have a nice hot shower now, sleep, rest and repeat. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Another beautiful day here on the River Barrow. Unfortunately today we ended up damaging some equipment, so flying along, actually going upstream, which makes it slightly worse. Fin hits a rock, smash. It's like someone basically pulling the carpet out from underneath you, and you go head over heels into the drink. But unfortunately, I managed to put what I'd say was my knee through the deck of my board, so that'll need to be repaired. This board is sort of just like a full carbon shell, so imagine basically the deck of your K1 and you landing down on it at speed. And then to make matters slightly worse, I don't know if you can see that well, we sort of made a bit of a mess of the fin.
So, end of another successful paddle. Tale of two halves with the weather. Started off really cold, then it got very, very hot. Not too long into the paddle, so a bit of testing and adjusting with our paddling kit to be comfortable, but nonetheless great. And also, believe it or not, we met our fellow vloggers, Kat and Fee, at the start point. They were travelling a little bit further downriver than us. Nonetheless, reasonably high flow rate. We had a bit of a shaky moment going straight off from the Fomney steps, requiring a little bit of a slap paddle, so that was quite interesting for us.
I think it was caught on camera by Fee as well.
Yeah, and unfortunately they were filming it from the bridge, so you'll probably see our appalling paddling technique at that first phase of the paddling. But we got into it, and then the rest of the lots were fine, although the water was running quite quick on the Thames. So a good paddle.
Yep, awesome.
We were using paddle bags, camelbacks in the back of our buoyancy aids with the old wire on the stick, which works quite well. We've also got bottles that we put around our neck. I think Fee talked about that earlier on in the equipment part of one of the earlier vlogs, but brilliant. So hydration wasn't a problem. We made some baby food smoothies with really, really calorific bananas, peanut butter and stuff like that, to give you something nice that's not immediately sugary, and very tasty, so that you don't have to take any gels whatsoever, but it will give you decent energy release in a short space of time. It keeps your energy levels up for the course of the paddle. So we did 3 hours 45. Had 2 little sachets of these. Didn't feel like we needed any energy boost from a short-term gel at all. So on the nutrition front, things like that are quite handy actually. We'll incorporate them in the race. I'm getting blinded by the centre on the left, but other than that, really good paddle. Along a swirly part of the course, which is going to be in darkness again. And the next one will be starting probably from the same point, but going a little bit further, all the way down to Windsor, which is where Cat and Fee have gone today. But other than that, happy paddling campers, and
Day 2 of my epic paddle down the Thames. Aldermaston to Marlow yesterday, 45k, boom! Super excited to be on the water. There's rowers, there's boats. There's a little bit of flow, but there's also a side wind. Bit tired, we're going to go and get them. See you on the water. Lock. It's going well. I've had some good flow. Had a few bits which are a bit bubbly and spicy, but enjoyed those. Board's going well. I'm just taking on some protein balls and protein shake, some salts, and really importantly today, lots of zinc cream. It's really warm, and some more fluid. So yeah, it's going really well. Woo! I'm enjoying it. So much to learn. I'm so glad that I've done it. The training really does pay off, and that's the one thing that I'd say to anybody looking to take it on is plan your training and stick to your training, because it does pay off. But yeah, see you a little bit later on. So I've just got off the water, literally 8 hours, 57 kilometres. I don't know how many locks. So training done, second day. I'm ecstatic. I don't feel too bad. I hit a wall around 7 hours, which is where I trained to previously. But then took on loads of food, and then that was absolutely fine. And I'm really, really lucky actually, because I've got to come to my friend's, where he runs his paddleboarding from. Brett Silito, and he's just come down to meet me as well, so I feel really, really, really happy to feel blessed and loved by everybody. So the training has gone well. Top tips, learned so much more about how I need to feel on paddleboarding opposed to running, and yeah, just portages, and just how to carry this board. But it's been absolutely brilliant. Really love the board, really love the paddle. The gloves have paid off, no blisters, sunglasses and zinc cream, so no sunburn, the eyes feel fine. I'll say that's a win. Looking forward to DW.
Well, good morning everyone. It is Thursday the 6th of March. It's a bright but very chilly sunny morning. We're heading down towards the Parrot, where we're going to meet up with a couple of our paddling friends who we regularly meet down there. Paul Fielden, one of the DW directors, and Steve Riley, who's a Foy paddler and is doing K1 DW this year. He did it last year as well. We are back on home territory, so we're moving away from endurance training on the Thames, which we did last weekend, and this morning's going to be more of a thrash-ex, I think, because those two guys are quality paddlers, and I think we're going to have our work cut out because they're joining forces and going in a K2 this morning. So I think Pete and I are going to find ourselves hanging on for dear life onto their wash. So we'll see how we get on this morning. Hopefully it'll be very good. It's gonna be fast-paced, and it'll be good to mix it up. We're going to go on some although it's the Parrot, we've got some, and the Yo and the Isle, we've got some swirly water conditions, which does make it very interesting. Route is dependent on the actual level when we get down there, because some of the weirs you can get over, others you can't. I think we'll be good under all the bridges. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Pete, anything from you?
Yeah, so it's good to mix up the type of training, long endurance training, zone 2, and short, sharp hit training. Unfortunately, this is going to fall in between, and it's going to probably end up being a 2-hour hit session, or zone 6 for me and Ian. But we'll see how it goes. But it's good to do something slightly different than just banging out the miles. So this will be probably 12 miles. A furious pace with us two in various states of distress throughout. But there we go, that's the training for you.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.